Hi, I'm Ananya. After Dad died, Mom said leaving India for the US was a fresh start. But for me, it felt like someone pressed delete on everything I loved. The only thing that made me excited was that I got a bigger room where I could hang my paintings. I loved to paint and dreamed of becoming a famous painter, just like Tulip Bard, the coolest artist in the world. But Mom never liked my dreams.
Did you seriously move with these paintings? After school, you will marry Arjun. That is the plan.
I want to be more than someone's wife, like Tulip Bard. Pretty sure she doesn't wait around for a man to buy her groceries. And I'm not planning to either.
Art won't feed you, but a rich husband will.
Though Mom said art was a waste of time, I signed up for this class behind Mom's back. And that's when I met someone who would later change the course of my life forever.
Are you drawing with your eyes closed?
Still working on it. Yours is beautiful. I'm Tulip Bard's apprentice. You'll catch up. Maybe in 10 years? What? My idol trains this girl? Before I could clap back with something equally sharp, the teacher showed up.
Wow, this is like gallery-level work.
Britt, again, less is more. Too many colors are piling on top of each other. My work was praised, while Britt got an earful. That's a lesson against bragging, guys. For once, someone saw me. After the drama that day, it hit me that maybe the only thing holding me back was me. People in the art class liked my work, so I did something totally crazy. I created an anonymous Instagram page and started posting my art. What I didn't expect was the massive stir I'd cause online. In just 1 week, I had thousands of fans. But the shocker came the next morning. I opened my phone to a message from my idol, Tulip Bard. Your art is stunning. I'm Tulip Bard. Let's talk. I'd love to showcase your work. I even received an invitation letter sent directly to my home address. Tulip Bard had seen my art. The woman Britt worships, my muse, wanted me. Mom never liked my passion for art, but I hoped Tulip's invitation would change her mind. So I waited for my 17th birthday celebration to break the news.
Happy birthday, darling. Blow out your candle. Make a wish.
I wish you'd cancel this arranged marriage and let me chase my dreams of painting.
Oh, not this again.
Mom, please. I got invited to an art exhibition by Tulip Bard. She wants to feature my work. My talent is being recognized. Before I could finish, Mom snatched the card from me and ripped it into two. It felt like she ripped my heart apart, too.
I told you, no more painting. You're getting married after high school. Did you even ask how I could afford to pay for this meal? It's all thanks to your husband-to-be.
Before I could ask her what she meant, I felt a hand at the back of my chair.
Hope it tastes as good as it costs.
I knew you were too cheap to pay for this.
That's not how you greet your fiancé who flew in from India.
I was desperate for Mom and Arjun to drop this marriage stuff. So I said and did the craziest thing. I have a boyfriend.
What?
I turned around in my seat and grabbed a random young guy about to walk past our table. Babe, you're late. I quickly pulled him toward me before he could say another word. Please play along, please. You're late.
Oh, yeah, traffic. Sorry.
Then I held his hand and turned to face my mom and Arjun, both glaring at us in stunned, angry disbelief. Everyone, meet my boyfriend.
Hi, I'm Trevor. I have had enough insults from this little girl.
Maybe you should try an older girl, like my mom? Arjun clenched his fists in fury, while Mom couldn't hide the fire blazing in her eyes.
How can you be so defiant?
And just like that, Mom and her precious match stormed off. Me? I was relieved. Then I realized the guy beside me. Thanks, and sorry for that.
You owe me one.
Suddenly, Trevor's eyes went wide when someone came into the restaurant. Sure. Maybe later.
You have to repay it now.
Then he grabbed me and kissed me smack on the mouth. Our lips were closed, but still. I was about to give him a brain-resetting slap when...
My ex is here.
And then that girl came storming over to us. Trevor? Who's this? Wait, it was Britt. Talk about a small world.
Hey, Britt. She's my new girlfriend.
Oh, if it's not Miss Stupid Scribbles. I remember the teacher saying that's your title. Britt's face twisted with anger. Next thing I knew, Trevor was taking the hit for the orange juice Britt meant for me. I didn't mean... Trevor, But Trevor didn't even look at her. He just took my hand.
Let's bounce. And just like that, we walked off. And Britt, she looked like a tomato about to explode. The moment we were outside, I pulled a handkerchief and tried to blot away the sticky mess on the guy's clothes. "I'm so sorry. You didn't have to take the hit for me." What kind of hero would I be if I let my date get drenched in OJ?
Fake date, you mean? We laughed, melting away the tension. Suddenly, a limo pulled up.
"That's my ride. Mind giving me your number? So I can return your magic handkerchief?" He was so charming, I didn't hesitate to rat off my number. "I'll call you, Scribbles."
After he left, I made my way home, where Mom and I weren't seeing eye to eye. Though I love her, I couldn't forget how she tore my one ticket to achieving my dreams. Surprisingly, after that awkward encounter, we still kept in touch. Trevor was so much fun, and being with him gave me a rare escape from the tension at home, until Mom escalated her plan to break me. One day, while we were having ice cream in the park, I got a message from my mom.
"What's wrong?"
"No, it's my mom. She cut off my allowance. I was saving for canvases and brushes."
"You paint?"
Trevor looked genuinely excited when I showed him some of the sketches I'd snapped on my phone.
"Ananya, my mom has got to meet you."
"Why?"
"Trust me, you will be glad you did."
Trevor took me to a grand house with exquisite paintings hanging on every wall. When I was still lost in the magic of the art, a familiar figure suddenly appeared before my eyes. I was even more shocked when Trevor called her Mom.
"Mom, there's someone you'd like to meet."
It was Tulip Bard. Trevor rushed to her before we could even greet and began showing her my work.
"Look, her art is so stunning, right?"
"Wait a minute. Are you the one behind Anya's art?" "Yes, ma'am."
"You know her? Remember the talented, mysterious artist I told you I saw online and invited her, and then she ghosted me? How did you find her?"
"I lost the invite and the address. I didn't know how to reach you again." "I know, I lied, but I didn't want to make my mom look bad by telling them she tore it up." Then, Tulip Bard offered me a part-time spot at her gallery to grow as an artist. It was everything I dreamed of, a real step into the world of professionalism. The next weekend, Tulip took me to her art gallery and introduced me to a team of artists. Britt was there and glared at me through the introduction.
"Today's theme is peace. Give me a painting that would make even a raging bull sit down and sigh happily."
I set up my canvas and got to work. I chose a quiet river at sunset, the kind of place you imagine running to when life gets messy. After a few hours, some of the other artists wandered over to see what I was doing. "Wow, this place feels like a place I'd love to visit."
"This is breathtaking. It's like we have another Tulip Bard in the making."
Smiling, I glanced across the hall and saw Britt scowling at her messy canvas. Soon, it was time for our lunch break. We all filed out to the cafeteria. I noticed Britt hanging back, but didn't think much about it until we returned from our lunch break, and I felt rooted in place when I saw my precious painting. Who ruined my painting? I knew it was Britt. She didn't even bother hiding the huge grin on her face. "Tulip's coming back in 5 minutes. What will you do?" My heart was pounding, but then, staring at the black mess, inspiration struck. In minutes, I transformed the ruined painting into a surreal neon dreamscape, alive with wild beauty. Oh! Tulip came right in then, her jaw dropping along with the other artists when she saw my work.
"Oh, Ananya, you're going places."
And then the room that had been filled with horror erupted into loud applause for me, while Britt stomped off, fuming. Later that evening, as I got ready to leave, Britt stopped me at the door. "Truce, you tried to ruin my painting. Turned out even better, though, didn't it?"
"I literally gave you your moment to shine."
I ignored Britt's snide remarks. But thanks to that accident, Tulip had even asked me to join the art competition in 2 weeks, which would be followed by an auction. It was a privilege her students got only after a year of study, but she was so confident that I would create a masterpiece. And, in a reckless moment, just to tease Britt, I said something I shouldn't have. "Look, if you're angry about Trevor and me, we aren't even dating for real." "Seriously? It is the only way I can get my mom off my back. She wants me to get married right after high school." Little did I know that a slip of the tongue would lead to even more chaos. One day, while waiting for the bus, I saw a guy in all black pull up on a brand new motorcycle. "Trevor!" "Hey, Trevor. Are you here to pick me up?"
"Ananya, can we hang out today? There's this really cool arcade."
"She can't. She has to go to work."
"I wasn't speaking to you. Ananya, say something."
"Maybe next time. I did have things to do, so I had to turn Trevor down."
See you later, Ananya Jai.
As soon as he left, Britt's eyes lit up like fire.
You said you weren't dating. What was that?
We weren't, but maybe he wants to?
You big fool.
Well, I didn't bother with her rudeness. I had a masterpiece to prepare for the upcoming auction. Days passed quickly. With the competition just a day away, I promised myself I'd tell Mom if I won. It was my one shot to prove to her that I was enough. But as I got ready to sneak out, Mom stood at the door, her face stone cold.
Going to the gallery?
My heart dropped. How do you know?
Your friend told me.
Friend? Britt was the one who ratted me out. It was all because of my stupid outburst that day.
You walk out that door for that nonsense? Don't bother coming back.
Her words hit like a slap. I stood frozen, hoping she'd laugh and say it was a joke. All I ever wanted was for her to see me, to be proud. But today, I finally understood she never would. I have to do this. This is my lifelong dream. If you can't accept me, then maybe just throw my bags out when I get back.
Ananya!
Still aching from the fight with Mom, I headed to the gallery to get ready for the exhibition. But what I saw smashed my already broken heart into tinier pieces. My painting, the one I poured sleepless nights and every fragile hope into, was ruined beyond repair. For a moment, I couldn't breathe. The room was spinning. The dream that I had just a second ago seemed so close, and now? Was this how it ended? My heart wanted to burst.
Ananya, breathe. Hey, look at me.
It's gone! Trevor, I can't fix this!
You don't have to fix it. You have to embrace it. Mom told me how you turned your ruined art into a beautiful piece.
I spent 2 weeks painting this. We have just a few hours until the exhibition. You think I can create something stunning in 2 hours?
All I know is, if anyone can turn this around, it's you. It doesn't have to be stunning. It just has to be something. Don't let Britt or anyone dictate your journey.
Trevor's right. You've always had that spark. Don't you dare let this one moment, this one betrayal make you think you've lost everything. A woman at the hall asked me to give you this.
Ananya, Mom's here for you. Love, Mom.
Is that my mom? Has she changed her mind? You wouldn't want to let her down by giving up now, would you? That was all the push I needed. Mom was here for me. How could I not show her what I had been fighting for all my life? I let myself go, pouring everything into the new piece. My mind and creativity danced wildly as I painted with bold strokes and daring colors. I pulled an unimaginable feat and had the painting ready for the exhibition and then the auction. The bids kept climbing higher and higher.
We have another bid from Mr. Westfield. $500,000. Do I hear 6?
It was so surreal.
Sold to the highest bidder. A record-breaking bid, ladies and gentlemen. The masterpiece by the talented Anya's art.
Here I am, with the highest bid art, Best Emerging Artist of the Year. The room filled with cheers and clapping. Suddenly, I spotted a familiar figure in the crowd. It was my mom. Her tender smile hit me so hard I could have burst into tears. Ananya, I was so wrong. You were incredible. I see you now. I see your talent. I'm proud of you. The validation I thought I would never receive. I finally got it because I stayed true to myself. If you stick to your passion, you can turn even life's messiest moments into something beautiful. Guess who got busted by the security cam? Yep, Britt. Tulip had her arrested for vandalism, and she got a year of community service. Trevor and we became official that day. And from then on, I wasn't chasing my dream alone. I had my mom's support and a boy who made my heart smile by my side.
I was taking Mom to the hospital when noticed the nurse was trying to hurt her. Excuse me, miss, you're making a mistake. That syringe should go into the brachial artery. You're in the wrong location, and that's dangerous.
Are you trying to tell me that I don't know how to do my job? I have been doing this job longer than you have been alive.
No, you're going to hurt my mother.
Bummy, be quiet. Stop disrespecting and let the nurse do her job.
No, don't touch her.
What is going on here?
Your nurse got the location of the brachial artery wrong, and I was trying to correct her, but she wouldn't listen.
I'm sorry, she reads a lot of books and she is convinced she knows as much as a doctor. But she is correct, the nurse is wrong. Ma'am, your daughter just saved your life.
Hello, my name is Bummy from Nigeria, and I am just 15, but I'm already the world's youngest doctor. And today, I will tell you about my crazy adventure. Before that, please like and subscribe. It all started when I was little. My mom used to take me to the library where she worked and leave me to wander around. That's when I found my interest in medicine. By the time I was 6, I knew everything about the human body. But it only started to bloom when I met Dr. Jeff the other day. He told me I had a photographic memory and encouraged me to pursue medicine. While my classmates struggled to understand fractions, I had already figured out algebraic equations. School became boring, so after school, every day, I would go to Dr. Jeff's hospital, and he would let me observe everything and instructed me to perform some procedures from simple to more complex.
Bummy, you've learned too fast. I hope someday you have a chance to spread your wings further, 'cause soon I'll have nothing else to teach you.
Then, one day, I was sitting on the porch to finish my medical illustration when I noticed a group of foreigners approaching. Turns out they are American aid workers who would be staying in our neighborhood for a while with some humanitarian projects. Days after, they were carrying out an immunization exercise. Everything was going great when suddenly one of them fell to the ground. I ran to the scene as fast as I could to see him choking. Blood was nearly drained from his face. Without thinking further, I ran back into my house and grabbed my aid kit, but was blocked by some woman.
Kid, go play somewhere else. Don't take up oxygen here. Someone's choking.
Do you want me to help your friend or not? Upon that, I immediately dunked the Swiss knife in alcohol to sterilize them, made an incision, and then placed the straw as a temporary breathing tube. The man who was almost turning blue took his first breath. Let's get him to the hospital. It's not far from here. I called Dr. Jeff to inform his situation, and a few days later, the man finally woke up. That night, someone knocked on my door, and I was surprised to see the woman that day.
Hello, I'm Carol.
Sorry to disturb you, but I came to talk about your daughter. I have traveled far and wide, but in my life, I have never met a genius like her. I think that an American education will do so much for her. America? My sweet child was fine here. No offense, though, but I'm afraid a life here is not the ideal environment for her to develop. But America will. We can get her into a gifted program and make sure she reaches her full potential.
But who is going to take care of her?
She would live with me. I promise I would take care of her like my own daughter. And the next time you see Bummy, she will have become the extraordinary doctor she was meant to be.
What do you say, baby?
I didn't like the idea of leaving my mom alone here, but that's when what Dr. Jaff said earlier echoed in my mind. Right, that might be a chance that he meant. Mom, I want to go. The goodbyes were quick, and I was on the plane heading to California with an eager heart toward the new land of dreams ahead. Welcome to America. Please feel at home. Oh God, my phone has been buzzing since they talked about you on Facebook. Hang on, I need to take this call.
You must be Bummy, right?
So you're the girl our mom can't shut up about. Hi, nice to meet you. Are not welcome here. What? Oh, great! You have met my kids, Camille and Ted. Welcome home, Mom. I made dinner. I hoped we could sit and you can tell us all about your Oh, not today, sweet pea. A show wants an exclusive on you right now, Bummy. Now? But that means people are super excited about you. Come on, let's go. Then Carol took me somewhere else with a bunch of strangers holding some kind of lights that blinded my eyes. Suddenly, a man walked toward me.
You're Bummy, right? Hi, I'm Martin. Can we start now?
Start what? Without letting me catch up on what's going on, Carol already had me chained into stiff clothes and pushed me into a chair opposite the man.
Good morning, everyone. Our show today has a special guest, Bummy Alana, the youngest doctor from Nigeria. Or maybe the world. Bummy, why don't you start by telling us your first case?
Hi. When I was 6, my friend was choking on a bone, so I performed the Heimlich maneuver, as I read it in a book before. And the show continued with loads of questions about me. I answered them all, but to be honest, I don't know why I was doing what here. I felt such a relief when it ended. But the next morning... Oh, there you are! Rise and shine, my little genius! We have a busy day today. I laid out your clothes, so get ready. We leave in 1 hour. I thought it was a one-time thing. It rather turned into my daily routine. I would be in a show after a show, sitting in front of cameras answering ridiculous questions. I felt like I was making a fool of myself. Carol, I'm tired of the cameras and the interviews. I came here to learn. Oh, darling, we want the same thing. A medical university you need to be at is expensive, and these interviews would help us get a sponsor soon, I believe. In the meantime, just focus on that and your study at school, okay? Yeah, I had to enroll at a public high school with her children. But high school here was weird. In Nigeria, I was supposed to be entering 11th grade. But now in America, I had to enroll in the 9th. It's like I was left behind. Not just that, Camille, Carol's daughter, seemed to not like me and was determined to make my life a living hell. She usually hid my textbooks or my shoes before school, making me search everywhere, and I ended up being late for school almost every day.
Bummy, I don't think you appeared on TV shows that you can discard school regulations.
Ugh, it's her, not me! And everything got worse. The people at school continued to undermine me and act like I was a dummy. Excuse me, sir, I got a C- even though I got all the questions right.
Well, you didn't use the words from the textbook like I asked.
But I'm correct. Shouldn't I be allowed to express my answers in my own words?
Not in my class.
Genius, they say. That day after school, I was home to find all of my clothes all torn apart. That's when I saw Camille smirk. You ruined my clothes! Next time, your clothes won't be the only damaged things if you stay here. Okay, fine. That's the last straw. It's time to teach her that I'm not an easy prey for her. I snuck into her room to mess with her makeup products. Let's see how you can decorate your face to school. But on the way out, I noticed her iPad. Wow, she had a channel herself. And what's this? Was it Carol and her children? What are you doing here? Startled, I accidentally dropped the sculpture on the floor. Oh God, my sculpture! Do you know what it is? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. You're not making my life miserable enough? Then out of nowhere, Carol barged in.
What are you doing? You silly child! Apologize to Bummy right now or you are grounded!
Carol, no, it's my fault. She didn't. I'm sorry, Bummy. Then she ran out of her room, hands holding her face. I thought I saw her tears streaming down. What happened yesterday kept me tossing and turning the whole night. It's true Camille wasn't the most pleasant person, but Carol shouldn't have done that to her.
Bummy, I bet you haven't seen those tools in your hometown before, right? Haven't you? So you're not ready to dissect a rat yet. Just watch others first.
Whatever. I came here for new challenges, but all I got was mocking and belittling.
Hey, are you alright?
I raised my head to see Ted.
Is this because of the biology class?
Nah, I couldn't care less about them.
They just can't accept a new kid more brilliant than they are. If it's not, so what troubles you?
Why your sister hates me so much?
She doesn't. She hates that you are everything she is not. Do you know that this is the longest time our mother has been around us since our father left? But in fact, she wasn't here for us.
Then he told us how Carol was always traveling, leaving him and Camille alone, and it surely caused a deep hole in her children, especially Camille. That's why she acted like that to me.
Actually, that sculpture was the one Mom brought us when she went to Disneyland years ago. Camille treasured it the most.
My heart broke for them, for Camille. I understood her pain, and deep down I know I needed to do something to help fix this relationship. I came up with the idea of inviting Ted and Camille to go along with me to our shows, so that they could spend more time with their mother. Seeing them happy together, it warmed my heart to know family will always be family, no matter what. Soon Ted and I became closer. I didn't know he had quite a craftsmanship with his sculptures. And you know what? Recently Camille seemed to be super nice towards me. We might make good friends in the near future, right? Then, one night, while we were having dinner, Carol broke an exciting news to me.
Bummy, congratulations! Some sponsor sent your application to a top medical school! Good job, Bummy! I haven't been this proud before, my child!
Finally, I was a step closer to my dream! A few days later, I was preparing for my interview when I heard Carol screamed.
What's wrong? You got a C- in biology? Someone mailed the sponsor a copy of your test, and now they are uninterested. They don't believe that you're a genius with this low score. Oh, my hard work is gone. Who did this?
Ted and I looked at Camille at the same time. She was biting her nails nervously and sweating. So Camille did it to me? After everything happened?
Camille, why?
'Cause Mom always loved her than us.
What?
It's okay. It's good that it happened. I was going to reject it anyway.
What?
I'm very thankful for your kindness all this time, but I couldn't live on your help any longer. But Carol, there's a bigger problem here. You have been so buried in what could happen in the future to other kids, while you have ignored the present. You've ignored your kids. You have been looking in the wrong places for extraordinary kids. Did you know Camille has a YouTube channel with over 10,000 followers? Did you know that Ted is incredible with woodwork? He has a sculpture of you that he carries around, hoping for a day he can give it to you. They need you, really need you, more than me or any kids need you.
So where would you go?
I just got admitted into a special program at the Johns Hopkins University. I was going to tell you tonight. Actually, I was preparing for the interview with them.
Oh my, you're stronger than I thought. Can I see it? The sculpture of me, I mean. It's so beautiful. I'm so sorry, guys. I wanted to be someone significant. I wanted to be a big deal, but there is no bigger deal than being your mom. I'm sorry. I'm going to make it up to you.
Bummy, I'm so sorry. I was angry and didn't think enough. I am so sorry. And thank you for everything you did to us. I know it's hard for you to forgive me, but I forgive you. The car was eerily silent as the taxi drove me to the interview. I read my acceptance letter over and over during the trip. I earned it by my hard work, and I was determined to reach my dreams by my own effort. Finally, I could come to the place where people saw my true potential and attempted to help me reach my fullest. And here I was, ready to hold my dream medical degree.
Our school has never witnessed a prodigious student like Bummy Alana. Only in 1 year, she has not only finished her course, but also contributed greatly to endoscopy surgery of the US with her new discovery.
Thank you, Mr. Adams. First, I couldn't find enough words to tell how glad I am for all the opportunities America has given me. The dean offered me a position here at the university. I am grateful, but I had to reject it. The woman who first took me to America thought she was saving me, but she never realized I was where I needed to be. My home, where I was much needed than here. So, I'm going back home to my family in Nigeria, and I hope to use all my knowledge to help my community. But whenever American needs me, I'll always be here to offer my humble help. Here they are. Carol, Ted, and Camille were also here to celebrate with me. They were all sad to know I was not staying here, but life is always open for a reunion, right? And finally, I was home, with Mom and Dr. Jeff. One day, I was checking the new pack of medical equipment sent from America when I saw a sculpture of me.
You sent for me?
I didn't think you would make it.
As long as it's you, nothing's impossible. Oh, wait.
Hey guys! Hi, Bummy! Welcome to your mother-daughter channel. My name is Carol, and this is my extraordinary daughter, Camille.
They send their regards.